welcome back to Quirky Pineapples. If you're new here, I'm Vina, a plant-based recipe developer and food blogger, and today I'm showing you 4 of my go-to high-protein breakfasts. And I love these because they're easy to make and they're really simple to meal prep for the week, which is definitely something that is helpful around my household. So yeah, let's get started. First up is my herby tofu cream cheese bagel. I start by chopping some fresh chives and setting those off to the side. Then chopping my fresh green onions. Now I'm going to add the tofu to my food processor. I like to use extra firm tofu since it doesn't have too much moisture and it's high in protein. I know it looks a little crowded, but the tofu is going to blend down just fine. Then I add a generous amount of nutritional yeast, apple cider vinegar, garlic powder, salt, and pepper, and blend it until it's smooth and creamy. Once I've got the desired texture, I transfer it to a bowl to easily mix in the herbs. And at this point, it's a good time to give it a taste test and add some more salt and pepper if needed. I like to have the tofu cream cheese smeared onto a toasted bagel with some fresh spinach and tomato. And I usually will store this in the fridge for up to 3 days to have as a quick breakfast in the mornings. Next are these creamy and flavorful curry butter beans on toast. I start by adding coconut oil to a skillet on medium heat. Then adding red onions or a shallot to cook down for a bit. Then I add some minced garlic and let it simmer for a bit too. Then I add some cumin, curry powder, and tomato paste. Now it's time for the butter beans, and I like to coat a bit in the tomato paste and spice mixture before adding the coconut milk. Then I stir it until all of the spices and tomato paste have infused with the coconut milk. I allow it to simmer and cook down for a bit, and here I add my salt and pepper since I forgot to add it earlier. Once the sauce starts to thicken to my desired consistency, I then add the spinach and let it continue to simmer until the spinach has cooked down. Then I like to toast up some sourdough bread and top them with a generous heap of these delicious butter beans. And to add a little extra kick, I like to sprinkle on some chili flakes, and because I love layering flavors, some vegan feta. Now for my tofu scrambled tacos. I start by heating some olive oil over medium heat, then adding a mix of red, orange, and yellow bell peppers and red onions. I like to keep these pre-chopped and frozen on hand for pretty much whenever I make this recipe. Then I crumble in my extra firm tofu, then I like to add garlic powder, onion powder, curry powder, salt, pepper, and nutritional yeast. I don't have it on hand today, but usually if I do, I'll add some kale namak for a more eggy flavor. Then I add some water and allow the tofu to simmer until most of the moisture has evaporated and the tofu will have absorbed the flavors. Then I heat up some corn tortillas until they're golden and slightly crispy before assembling the tacos. I start with a big heap of that tofu scramble. Then I like to add some Pico de Gallo, sliced radishes, crunch, a drizzle of Chipotle sauce, some fresh cilantro, and vegan feta. And last but not least is my protein cereal bowl. I start with some vegan Greek style yogurt. This one is almond based. Then I add a whole banana, some protein cereal. This one is the 7 Sundays sunflower cereal. I really enjoy it. Then I like to top this with fresh blueberries, hemp seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and pomegranate seeds. I'm telling you, nuts and seeds are a great hack for adding extra protein and nutrients to almost any meal. All right, and there you have it, 4 of my go-to high protein breakfasts that I like to prep during the week. I hope you found this video to be really helpful. All of these recipes can be found at quirkypineapples.com. And if you are having a little trouble and need a little help with your plant-based journey, I do have a plant-based grocery and nutrition guide that is completely free that you can sign up for also at quirkypineapples.com. I'll put the QR code here for you to help you out just a little bit. Thanks so much for joining me again today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.